Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Charles Sebastian, and welcome you guys to another episode of the DREAMERSPRO show, where we cover everything from sports, hot topics, classic debates, entertainment, and when we give you guys a fresh perspective on things and how we see them. And today, we got some more sad news about Skip Bayless. Before we get into it, please make sure you like the video and subscribe to the channel. Now, as you guys know, I believe it was on Friday or Monday, I don't remember, a few days ago, we did a live that was centered on some comments that Skip Bayless made on his Twitter account, where basically he was announcing that his run at Fox Sports is over after 8 years. He thanked people, and then he said he looks forward to what the next chapter holds. When the news came out that Skip Bayless was ultimately leaving Undisputed, and as we're shooting this show, I haven't seen Undisputed today, so I don't know what the cast is going to look like. But once the news came out that he was leaving, it was a mixed bag of reactions. One would have thought more people would have been like, oh, sad or whatever, but there were some people out there that were actually rejoicing and happy to see Skip Bayless go, which was quite telling about how Skip was generally perceived in the public. To me, the warning signs began to show when he started doing his own show on YouTube and no one was tuning in. Absolutely no one would tune into his channel. I'm sitting there, I'm like, but this is Skip Bayless. This is a guy that's on TV. Like, if we were on TV, we had a show on TV, and I'm sure we would get a bump in our views. So if someone has been on TV for decades now, at least, why isn't that translating when he's on YouTube on his own show? Now, I thought he was boring. He was reading. It was quite dry. Like, I don't know why they did the show like that. Maybe if he did it in a different way, it would probably be more exciting, and probably is the delivery of the show. Like, I don't know what those guys were thinking. Basically have Skip Bayless read. It's slow. It's boring. I don't know, but whatever. So the news came out, and some people, let's just call it what it is. People were basically laughing at Skip. Right. So this morning I was doing some research, and I came across some news that basically is saying that, you know, Skip at the end of his post was saying that, you know, I'm on to bigger things. Stay tuned and you get ready for it. But these reports are saying that Skip's career in television is over. Like, there's no coming back. There is no get ready for this. Guess what's coming next and all of that. Like, nah, that was it. Undisputed was the last time we're going to see Skip Bayless on TV. So before we get into these various articles and posts, today's video is brought to you by our sponsor, PrizePicks, which is the largest daily fantasy sports platform in North America. PrizePicks is really simple. Instead of just selecting a team, you just select two or more players, pick more or less their projected stats, and then you place your entry. For example, this week, I'm selecting two entries. Stephen Curry for more than 25 points, and then I got Anthony Davis for more than 2 blocks, and Damian Lillard for more than 4 3-pointers made. PrizePicks is also the only daily sports platform with an injury insurance policy. So for example, if you have a player who gets injured in the first half and doesn't return to the second half, that player gets automatically rebooted. What I also love about PrizePicks is that it offers weekly promotions like Taco Tuesdays. Each Tuesday, PrizePicks discounts select player projections up to 25% to provide even more value. So go to prizepicks.com/CLNS and use code CLNS for a first deposit match of up to $100. That's go to prizepicks.com/CLNS, use code CLNS for a first deposit match of up to $100. And remember, whenever you support this sponsor, you're supporting this channel. Thank you. So let's get into the various reports here. So we got one, what is it, from FadeawayWorld.net. It says sources believe Skip Bayless, his TV career is over. And then it basically says at 72 years old, Skip has had a storied career of transitioning from a sports writer to a national television personality. He gained widespread recognition on ESPN First Take from 2004 to 2016, where he emerged in heated debates with Stephen A. Smith. His move to Fox in 2016 led to the creation of Undisputed alongside Hall of Fame tight end Shannon Sharpe. The duo enjoyed significant success until Sharpe's departure from FS1 in 2021. Sharpe cited Bayless's disrespect as the primary reason for him leaving. A particular contentious moment in December 2022 when Bayless made personal comments about Sharpe's career in comparison to Tom Brady was described as the last straw. Following Sharpe's exit, he joined ESPN First Take, further cementing his status in sports media. Now, There's some other sources here. I want to show it to you. This one is from NBA Central. It says industry sources believe that Skip Bayless's time on TV is over, per Mike McCarthy. This is a tough spot for Skip. His run is over, and I want to quickly go to a Front Office Sports article and just read what it says from there to just kind of tie all of this together. It says, what's next? What opportunities are out there for a 72-year-old hot take artist? Who knows? ESPN has recently ruled out a first take reunion between Bayless and Smith, telling me we're set on our current first take rotation and wish Skip the best in his future endeavors. He could try to follow the example of Smith, McAfee, and Sharp by building his own media platform, but Bayless's YouTube show has only 160,000 subscribers versus 755,000 for Smith's owned and operated show, and 2.6 million for McAfee and 3.2 million for Sharp. Bayless could land, listen to this, Bayless could land at betting platforms FanDuel, DraftKings, and Caesars Sportsbook, which have been scooping up mainstream sports media talents like Clay Adams, Mike Golick Sr., and Trey Wingo. This is a tough spot for Skip. His run is over, says another source. Then it says, end of an era. Don't cry for Bayless. He made millions over his career for ripping LeBron James as a choker, touting Tim Tebow as the second coming, and other absurd takes. But he's also helped save the careers of both Smith and Sharp, plucking them both off the scrap heap when they were at the nadir of their TV careers. Ultimately, Bayless made a lot of people a lot of money, including himself. Like him or hate him, he changed sports TV. So, what are my thoughts about all of this? This really doesn't surprise me, right? Why doesn't it surprise me? Because if you look at the way things are trending, he's not going to be on Fox Sports. He's not going to be on ESPN. The only thing I can envision is probably him ending up on NBC, because, you know, NBC is now going to be dealing with, dealing with the NBA to have new media rights and all of that. So there could be a scenario in which maybe they start a show or something and Skip Bayless lands over there. That could be a possibility. Maybe one of these streaming platforms give him his own show. That could be another possibility. But in terms of being on television on some of the shows that we care about, there are only a few shows out there, and there are only so many shows out there, and I'm trying to figure out which one would he be on. We know he's not coming to ESPN, so you can rule out First Take, Get Up, and all of those other shows. You can rule that out. He's not going to be on FS1, so you can rule out all of those shows, Speak, First Things First, all of those different shows, the Carlton Show and all of that. So he's not going to be there. So, you know, it's going to be tough to see him land somewhere else. And if it is the end of Skip on television, he had a long, great career. He made a lot of money. The guy made over $50 million in his 60s. To making over $50 million in your 60s, you did all right for yourself. So he's made a lot of money, but Skip has been one of those people that has said that he's never going to retire. He is one of those people that is fundamentally against retirement. So he could still remain active. No one is stopping him from doing that. But in terms of being on television again, I think his run just might be over, unless there's a play out there that none of us have seen, and maybe he's willing to play his trump card. But I don't know what it's going to be. I guess we just have to wait and see. So what I want to know from you guys is simply this. Do you think Skip Bayless's time on TV is officially over? Whatever you guys think, leave your thoughts in the comments. We catch you on the next show. Peace.